We had seen the problems in combination of resistors. Now we will see the problems in combination of cells. The cells can also be combined or have the combination in series and parallel. So, let us first see a combined problem actually. You can write this problem as I read also. So, it will be very helpful. Any problem, when you are tackling a problem, first thing we have to read it clearly and I should understand from which topic it is and what are the formula and what are the data given. Two identical cells either in series or in parallel combination gives the same current of 0.5 ampere through external resistance of 4 ohm. So, find EMF and internal resistance of each cell. So, you have to solve this one. If you have the idea how the cells are connected, then it is easier and we can have the direct formula for that one and you can substitute that values. So, let us have the circuit diagram for this one and the formula. Here, when cells are connected in series, we have the circuit diagram like this. This is the external resistor with resistance 4 ohm. Here the current in the circuit can be directly calculated using the formula I equal to NE divided by R plus NR, where N is the number of cells, E is the EMF identical cells and R is the internal resistance. So, from the problem data given things we get data given are current I is equal to 0.5 ampere, R external resistor with resistance R 4 ohm. If you substitute in this formula we get N is also given two identical cells, I equal to 2 into E. E is not given, we have to find what is E is how much and R is how much, that is our problem here. R is given 4 plus N same 2 R. I is equal to 2E divided by 4 plus 2R. We will stop here and same discussion to be done with the when the cells are connected in parallel. The figure here gives the idea how the cells are connected in parallel. First cell and second cell they are connected in parallel and an external resistor 4 ohm is there. The current in the circuit will be given by the formula I is equal to NE divided by NR external resistor here plus small r. Same data, same cases. So, substitute N equal to 2 here, E is not known, we will put E, N 2 resistance external resistor resistance 4 small r not known. So, it is equal to 2E by 8 plus r. We will name this equation as 2. When the cells are connected in series or either in parallel, the current will be same. So, from equation 1 and 2, the current are same. Current is given in the problem. Same current is same in both the cases. Therefore, 1 and 2 gives 2e, using equation 1 and 2, 2e divided by 4 plus 2r is equal to 2e divided by 8 plus r. Now, this 2e cancels. If you cross multiply, you are going to get 8 plus r equal to 4 plus 2r. Therefore, 2r minus r equal to 8 minus 4. Therefore, we get internal resistance R equal to 4 ohm. So, one part is over. Next, we have to find what is the EMF. To find the EMF, we can substitute that one in equation 1, in equation 1 or either in 2. So, in 1, if you substitute in 1, we have the current is given, so 0.5. So, 0.5 is equal to 0.5 equal to 2 into E divided by 4 plus 2 into 4. So, 0.5 is equal to 2E divided by 2 into 4, 8 plus 4, it is 12. Therefore, 12 into 0.5 is equal to 2E, 6 equal to 2E. Therefore, E equal to 3 volt. So, in this problem, the question or asked what is the answer expected or asked is what are the EMF of each cell. EMF of each cell is E equal to 3 volt, internal resistance equal to 4 ohm. This formula here we used directly. This may be discussed in the derivation for the EMF in series and also in parallel. So, some extra how to, if you sometimes if you can forget the formula also, you can get back that formula here. We will see how to get that one. It's very simple. When the cells are in series, EMF will be sum of the EMFs. We are going to add. So, EMF in series, you know, it is ES equal to E1 plus E2, and similarly internal resistance, here internal resistance R1 and it is R2 is equal to, once again it is nothing but resistance in series, looks like resistance in series, internal resistance in series. So, it is RS is equal to R1 plus R2. In this case here we have the identical cells. So, you can get that one. So, it becomes NE this way, it is effective EMFN of series divided by external resistor plus RS. RS is internal resistance of the cells in series. When the cells are added this way, EMF is added up. So, we get here E plus E, it is, if it is n identical cells, NE divided by R, plus when the resistors are added in series, if it is n identical resistors, then it is ENR. This is the formula how you get this one. Similarly, in the case of parallel combination, here also the cell will be having the internal resistance, small internal resistance here. When the cells are connected in parallel, the effect EMF will be the identical, when the identical cells are connected, it will be nothing but the value of any cell of the identical cell. So, here for this one, if you go the formula, N is equal to E divided by external resistance plus, here the internal resistance looks to be in parallel. So, it is RP. So, it is a E divided by R plus RP value, identical when the resistors are in N value of N resistors connected in parallel. If the number is N, then we have the value, is the value of the resistor, each resistor or the parallel effective equivalent resistor in parallel will be R by N, R by N. That you can solve because you know the formula, reciprocal of equivalent resistance is equal to sum of the reciprocals. So, N times you will get this formula. I am going to substitute that one here, R by N. So, a common denominator I should take, numerator E is there. Here in the denominator I have to solve this one. If I take the common denominator here for the denominator, so N, this one N into R plus R, that is equal to, it is equal to N here, N into E divided by N R plus R. So, this is the idea. If you sometimes if you forget the formula also, you can get that one, because the cells in series or in parallel, the internal resistance are the same as resistors in resistors combination of resistors. It may be series or it may be parallel. That equivalent resistance formula can be substituted and it can be solved easily. This is another numericals. When two cells of EMF 2 volt and 4 volt and internal resistances 1 ohm and 2 ohm respectively connected in parallel, so as to send the current in the same direction through an external resistance of 10 ohm. Find the potential difference across 10 ohm resistor. So, this is March 2015 problem. So, we can take the data. What are the data given? Data given are the EMF of the cell 1 is 2 volt and the internal resistance of that cell is 1 ohm. EMF of the second cell is given 4 volt and the internal resistance of the second cell is equal to 2 volt. The value of external resistance are equal to 10 ohm. We have to find what is the potential difference across this R. If you have noted that problem, from that what the data I have written in this figure circuit diagram, one hint is given, current is in the same direction. So, it is very clear how the cells are connected and external resistor is of 10 ohm is connected here. Now, we should get the equation for equivalent EMF in parallel. It is equal to E1 into R2 plus E2 into R1 divided by R1 plus R2. Now, directly you can substitute, you know the values. E1 is clear, 2, EMF of second cell is 2 plus E2 is 4 and R1 1 divided by R1 plus R2 1 plus 2 is equal to 2 into 2 4 plus 4 by 3. E equivalent is equal to 8 by 3 is equal to 2.6 2.66 volt. So E equivalent is equal to 2.66 volt. Now next challenge is to find what is the potential difference across the external resistor R. We know Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. Here we know R. So now next challenge is to find what is the current here. Current, what is the current through the resistor R? For that one, I is equal to current through the resistor, external resistor. We can get I equal to E equivalent divided by R plus R equivalent. R plus R equivalent. R equivalent, since it is in parallel, it is very easy to get R equivalent here. It is R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2. You know the value here, R1 is equal to 1 into 2 divided by 1 plus 2. So 2 divided by 3 ohm. Now 2.66 divided by external resistance 10 plus 2 by 3. So 2.66 divided by 30 plus 2 by 3, 2.66 into 3 divided by 32. So we are going to get the current in the circuit I is equal to 0.25 amperes, 0.25 amperes. I is equal to 0.25 ampere. Since you got the I value, we know what is I here, what is I coming. So you can get the resistance. Know the resistance, so you can get the potential difference across R. So potential difference across external resistor is V equal to IR. This equal to V is equal to IR. We are going to substitute that one, V equal to IR. So it is equal to I we got 0.25 into resistance 10. So it is equal to 2.5 volt. PD is equal to 2.5 volt.